Peace and love eternal unto you, divine being. What's going on? Welcome to the Sacred T Square. I'm the creator and host, Tia Storm, T Honey the artist, T the medium. What's going on, everybody? Today, the divine wants me to bring an important message. I've got 3 creative ways to heal and manifest with the divine. The divine is here. Your guides are with you. They are wanting to aid you in your healing and on your journey. Okay, just a few important things to remember before we get started. Okay, creation is a process. Okay, trust your process. We already know, just like healing, just like the spiritual journey, it is all a process that is unfolding. It's important for you to be kind to yourself, for you to speak kind and think kindly about what it is you're creating, doing, or wanting to manifest. It is important to be patient with yourself. First and foremost, that's out the gate before we even get started. Okay. So you want to trust the process and you want to remember that you can, okay? And I made CAN an acronym. We're getting ready to break that thing down. It's important to remember that you can. Maybe you aren't as creative as other people. Maybe you don't draw. Maybe you don't paint. Maybe you don't, do art like that. And that's okay. That's all right. This is just another tool that you can utilize, okay? Art connects you to the heart of your inner child, which we're getting ready to talk about, and empowers you more to be able to create. Okay. When you are creating, okay, you actually put yourself in the seat of your higher self. Okay, it's even more powerful if you come through the heart of a child. So let's talk about it. Okay, it is important to remember that you can. Okay. Now, what is CAN? You want to come to the divine with the heart of a child. This is going to put yourself back in your imagination, back in the power of your imagination. And also, if you didn't know, your inner child, the heart, got keys to your higher self. Your inner child got the key to your higher self. Okay? That's when we were most in tune with the spirit, when we were children, when we had the heart of a child, when we were empowered by our imagination. Things that you want to do to connect with your inner child. You want to connect to the heart of that inner child. Okay? You do things you used to love and enjoy doing as a child. You watch your favorite TV shows and stuff like that you used to enjoy when you was young. Okay? Things that you used to love to do more than anything. Okay? When your parents got up and got you ready for school and you was in there playing, what were you playing? What were you doing? What were you envisioning? Okay? Get back in touch and in tune with that. Sometimes your inner child will want you to watch a movie, a show, put your favorite song on. Dance to your favorite song. Anything that you can do to shift and move the energy and put yourself back into that heart space, back into your imagination. And don't even get me started, because if you've really been doing your shadow work, your inner child will mess around and have you watching Barney crying, okay? Or watching Lamb Chop talk about this the song that never ends. It goes on and on, my friend. Whatever. Okay, anywho, we connect to the heart of the inner child. We want to make sure we're having fun, okay? Boom. You connect to the heart of your inner child. You're doing whatever your inner child wanted you to do. Now you're having fun. After you've made that connection, you ask after that, okay? That's the A. You ask after. Now, you connect to this inner child, the heart of your inner child, this joy, things that bring you joy. And once you're connected, you're playing, you're having a good time, you ask, hey, inner child, we here, we rocking. What is it that you want to create today? Hi, yourself. Now that we here, the inner child that let me in the door, what is it that we want to create today? What would empower me on this healing journey right now to create? You know what I mean? What would be in my best interest to create? Ask your inner child. They will let you know. You keep playing. Keep having a good time. Okay? And your inner child will let you know. Okay? Hey, you've been wanting to manifest this. This would help you. You know what I mean? You've been wanting to make sure you're protecting yourself. You've been picking up on some darker, heavier energies. We're gonna create a protection piece. Your inner child might say, we're gonna create something that protects you. Whatever. Your inner child will give you different instructions to do for your most highest good. Okay? Okay. Boom. So we having a good time. We're asking. Okay? We still having a good time. It's important to keep playing and keep on doing that. Okay? Because what you don't, I'll explain that later. What you don't want to do is judge yourself, and I'll explain why. Okay? What you want to do after you ask, okay, you're still playing, you still have a good time. You say, okay, inner child, that's cool. That's what that sounds like a good idea. Okay, what are the necessities? Okay, that's the end. What are the necessities that I would need in order to create that? You know what I'm saying? It might be a canvas. It might be a sheet of paper. Maybe you're going to draw something. It might be, I don't know, a pile of rocks. You never know. Because if you outside and you ask your inner child, the answer might be a little different than when you inside. Just a little key for you. Okay? Okay, boom. So, you tap into the heart of your inner child. After that, you ask, hey, what is it that would best benefit me to create right now? Then you ask, hey, what's the necessities? You see what I'm saying? What would I need in order to create that at this moment? You see what I'm saying? Then after that, keep rolling, keep going, boom. Because now you're ready to create, okay? You are now ready to create. Guess what, though? Without judgment. What? I know, right? I know. No, yes. You want to make sure that you are having a good time. You don't want to make sure that you are enjoying your inner child, that you are locked into that thing, that you are having a ball, okay? And you do not want to judge yourself. Oh, I don't think I would be doing good at that. Oh, I don't think I don't draw very well, so maybe I shouldn't do that. Throw all of that crap out. Why? Do not judge. This is a no judge zone. This is a no fly zone when it comes to the judgment. And let me tell you why. Okay? You remember The Incredibles? You remember Edna? Edna like, no capes. No capes. Okay? I'm your Edna right now. No capes. Judgment, judging your own capabilities and stuff like that. That will bring you out of the heart of your inner child, start you descending in vibration. It equals limit. Okay? Just don't do it. No capes. No judgment. Thank you very much. Okay? Your inner child will thank you. Push past that thing and say, you know what? I'm going to do this anyway. Maybe I will, maybe doing these creative projects, maybe this will enable me to be more creative going forward. Okay? Think positive about what you're doing. Okay? That's boom. So now you having a good time. You're not judging yourself. You're having fun. Now you're creating. Cool. You're creating whatever your inner child asks you to create while you're watching that movie. You're watching that fun show that you used to love. Cool. Now what you want to do is go crazy. Go crazy. Okay? Remember that you can. Remember the 3 C's. Okay? You want to connect to the heart of that inner child. You want to create whatever that inner child asks you for. Then you want to go crazy with it. Yeah. Okay? Why? Because on your spiritual journey, your higher self has been teaching you things, showing you things, asking you to learn things, study things. Okay? While you're creating, while you're just having that great time, what the divine is going to do is drop a couple little nuggets in. They're going to come through, sprinkle the razzle dazzle. Okay? They're going to come through with the pixie dust, sprinkle the razzle dazzle, because they see you having a good time. They see you enjoying yourself. They're going to say, hey, remember, we had you studying runes last month. Didn't we? What room would go with this picture? You see what I'm saying? You're just going to be chilling, having a good time. Your inner self going to drop that in there. Okay? Oh, remember last month when we were studying these different manifestation techniques? Okay, whatever. What would it help with? You know what I'm saying? They will remind you of some shit you have been learning. You want to incorporate whatever knowledge, whatever they bring up, incorporate that shit. because it is going to amplify it. It's going to make the magic. The heart of your inner child is already magical. Okay? You creating from the seat of your higher self is already magical. But when you go crazy, when you remember what the universe taught you and you add that in, okay, you are showing the universe that you are ready to implement all that you've been learning. You are showing the universe that you are ready to really manifest what you asking for. I know, right? It seems so simple, but so hard at the same time. Damn it, why can't we get it? We gonna get it. You can get it, you will get it. Okay? So, what I want to do for you right now before I close out is I want to help you all. Maybe you all have creative blockages. Okay? Maybe you're going through, maybe you're trying to write or whatever. Maybe you just got a creative block. Maybe you got writer's block or whatever the case might be. Okay, let me help you out here. I got 2 bonus things if you stayed. So here's the help with creative blocks. Okay, if you tap into the heart of your inner child, you plan, you have a good time, then you notice yourself judging yourself, or you can't really get into the flow of creation, or you notice certain negative memories or things like this starting to surface, right? What you're wanting to do is breathe. Okay, do you some breath work, drop into a quick meditation. Divine Holy Spirit, I really want to create this. Why is all these negative thoughts coming up? Why am I judging myself right here? Take the time, breathe, examine that thing. Okay? Reason why is because that's part of the creative block. Whatever negative thoughts keep coming up, whatever way you keep judging yourself, or whatever the case like this. This is part of whatever creative block that you have. Okay? But don't worry. Okay? This don't mean stop connected to your inner child. This don't mean stop having a good time. This means just take a quick little moment, go into that reflection mode, drop into that meditative state real quick, and just ask, hey, why am I being blocked right here? Okay? Then go back to having a good time. The divine is going to hit you right back. It's only going to take 2 or 3 minutes if you're breathing. The divine going to hit you right back. Like, hey, that memory's coming up because that's when you started to lose your creativity when you was young, or that experience made you feel lackluster in regards to creating, or that right there caused some doubt or whatever. Okay? The inner child and your higher self, they're going to bring it up to you. Why? You see what I'm saying? Or those memories coming up could very well be the why in and of their self. Okay? So then, this is why the divine is so excellent. Then what they're going to do is they're going to have you create something. That's why I said the party don't stop. They're going to have you create something that helps to deal with and transmute that particular blockage. I know, right? Okay, prime example. Let's say you've been feeling under spiritual attack, or you notice people are gossiping about you or sending negative energy your way and things like that. And yes, you're warding and defending, but guess what it's doing? It's causing a block to your creative flow, or whatever the case. Okay, so the divine might bring that up when you're trying to tap into your inner child and you're trying to have this good time. Maybe you're having a difficult time having a good time because then you notice you're worried about the other stuff. What the divine will then do is say, okay, you feeling under attack. We gonna create a protection piece that dispels all negativity. We gonna paint us an eye of Horus, huh? We had you learning about sigils or symbols last month. We gonna get some protective symbols. We about to just paint that joker, and then we gonna go into meditative state with it after we done. It's that simple. Whatever the creative block is, or those negative memories keep coming up, that's what you're wanting to work through or heal, or that could be potentially what's blocking your manifestations. So your inner child and your higher self, they are going to give you an idea of something that you could paint, create, draw, okay, to focus on, okay? You breathe and you focus and you meditate while you look at that piece, and then all of a sudden all of that stuff will start coming out or begin to be transmuted and things of this nature, okay? So, real quick, I just want to show you a quick little example of when I was creating. Now, this is my Deathly Hallows, right? Okay. My inner child had me create this while I was watching Harry Potter one day. One day I got inspired, okay? So I painted it while I was watching Harry Potter. And then guess what? My inner child went crazy because I began to notice, well, guess what? The cloak cloaks me from negative energies people are throwing. The resurrection stone, that's going to help me to be reborn and resurrect. The elder wand, guess what? That's teaching me how to direct and harness my energies and stuff. You see what I'm saying? I needed this to get through my dark night or whatever the case might be. Okay? When I said go crazy, I was painting this, right? And then I was like, well, dang, spirit, y'all just had me looking up symbols. This looked a lot like a philosopher's stone. And remember, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone was the first one, and this looked like an alchemy. It looked like the alchemy stone and stuff. When I said go crazy, boom, Twin Towers, baby. Twin Towers, huh? So now I got the help, Now I got the help cloaking from negative energy, help getting through my resurrection, help transmuting, any difficult memories, any negative energies people throw in and shit. And then guess what? Anytime I'm feeling away, I look at these, and I could go into a meditative state with these, and then all of a sudden the blockage is gone. You get what I'm saying? So peace and love supreme unto you all. I hope that this message was helpful. I hope that this gave you some ideas. The True Alchemy Stone and my Deathly Hallows, those are going to be getting ready to get added to the website or to the shop. I'm doing a creative talent art show on my Facebook. I will make sure to leave the links for you all in the description or pinned in the comment sections for March 6th. So if you're wanting to get into that creative flow or tap into that with me, or just come by and party, okay, do that, okay? Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know in the comment section if this helps you in some way, or if I can expand on this some way for you, okay? Peace and love supreme to you all, divine beings.